Hey guys, it's your girl Tahita with Beauty in the Kinks. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about recapping my 2018. So I have, some struggles, I have some blessings and accomplishments, and then I want to talk about what I want for 2019. So yeah, let's get into it. So I kind of broke it down in my three main things. So my three struggles this year, my three biggest blessings or accomplishments this year, and then three things that I'm looking forward to for 2019. Let's start off with the struggles. So off the bat, I'll tell you this. It was so hard for me this year to balance Beauty in the Kinks and my office work. Like I lean to, obviously my office work is paying me the bulk of my money right now. So my 9 to 5 got majority of my attention. So Beauty in the Kinks kind of fell off as far as consistency. So because I didn't manage my time well, it didn't flow how I expected it to flow when I started 2018. I thought, every week I'd have a post and I'd be sending my newsletter out for my weekly deals and monthly deals. And because I got so caught up in work, like my 9 to 5, and then I started school, there was no room for me to, I didn't make enough room for me to put more effort into Beauty in the Kinks. So time management was definitely a struggle. Budgeting was a struggle of mine, especially this year I developed an addiction. Nothing serious, whoa. But I am addicted to Target. Like literally, I was scrolling through, because today is a payday, and I was scrolling through my bank account because I'm going to do better with my budgeting next year, so I'm starting now. And I was just noticing Target. Like, oh my gosh, Target has been the devil for me this year, like really bad. So budgeting, I definitely have to create a budget and stick to a budget, because that was a struggle all of this year, even with my last minute trips to Belize, just random things that I didn't really budget, even though I had the money for it. I think I could have used my money in different ways, and it could have been more useful. I could have invested it back into myself, but I wasted it, 90% of it, in Target. Anyways, and the third thing kind of ties back into time management. My consistency this year has been horrible. Especially with Beauty in the Kinks, my posting, I think the first few months of the year I did really well. I was posting on time. I had these apps. I got to work with two major brands, that's Neutrogena and Tresemme, and I was putting out consistent work and making sure I had content wherever I went. I made it work, but I just have not been consistent, and that was like my biggest pet peeve, because I know my potential, and I know that if I budgeted properly, managed my time, and stuck to it, this year would have been even better than it was. So those were my struggles for 2018. Now for my blessings and my accomplishments, kind of tied into some of these things. I believe it was truly a blessing. Like, for example, the first thing I have was manifesting. This year I manifested my opportunities. I manifested money. Yeah, so basically when I say I manifested opportunities, like I previously mentioned, I worked with Neutrogena and Tresemme, and what blew my mind is that I wrote down on my personal vision board, I should say my digital vision board, I wrote down that this year would be the year, my first year that I work with a big brand. Like I didn't have to be on a PR list. I didn't have to be getting any major amount of money, be in a commercial or anything like that. I just wanted to collab with a big brand, and I ended up collabing with two big brands, that's Neutrogena and Tresemme, like I said, and then I also got on the PR list for ORS and Maskology this year. ORS, for those of you who don't know, it's a natural hair care, well, I can't even say natural hair care, it's like an urban hair care line. And they have products for relaxed girls, for natural girls. They've been in the game for a minute. So I was super excited to be working with them. And then Maskology has just been kind of my go-to, what are they doing type of brand when it comes to skincare, because they're super affordable, and I was lucky enough to get on their PR list, and they sent me some packages this year. Both ORS and Maskology did. So I was super, super grateful for writing down that goal. And how should I put this? And you have to remember to work on it. Like, you can write down, I want to buy a house this year, but you're not gonna buy a house if you don't come across listings, or if you're not looking for, you know, houses that are for sale. You know, you have to put in the work. So I did as much research as possible when it came to working with other brands. I've tried to find blog networks. I've tried to reach out to brands personally and just tell them, hey, I'm a fan of your products and I want to work with you. And that is probably going to be a whole other video. So if you guys want to know what I did to manifest my opportunities this year, definitely, you know, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. I'll create a more in-depth video about working with brands as a small YouTuber, as a small blogger. Also, under manifesting, so this is, first it was the manifesting of the opportunities to work with big brands, and the second thing, the most recent thing, was actually manifesting money. And I get like this eerie feeling when I talk about it, because it's so weird how once you set your mind on something, once you've convinced yourself that you deserve something and that by any means possible you're gonna make it happen, God is like, oh, okay, you really want this, huh? Here you go. And that's literally what manifesting is for me. So over the summer, I said to myself, you know, by the end of the year, Tahita, you're gonna have this amount in your savings account. And mind you, at that time, my savings was not looking up to par, but I promised myself, I'm like, I don't know what you're gonna have to do. If you're gonna have to eat noodles for the rest of the year, this was in the summer, like I said, like, but you're gonna have this amount of money in your account. You're gonna have, I don't know what you're gonna do, but you're gonna have it. And then in September, I got a lump sum of money that was completely out of the blue and not expected at all. And it actually was like 4 times the amount that I wanted for my savings. So I was floored, to be honest. Like, I'm still, you can see it in my face, I'm still super grateful for that. I mean, and I'm getting emotional, I'm sorry, thinking about it. I don't need or want for anything in my life right now. Praise God. I don't need or want anything in my life, but I know that I'm capable of so much more, and I know that I want more. So I said to myself, you're gonna start doing better financially. And part of it has to deal with how you're using your money and how you're not saving and investing. You're investing in your business, but you're not investing in yourself on a whole, so you need to do better. And once I made up my mind, once I set that amount, God made a way. I like totally wasn't even expecting it. Like, I made that proclamation in I want to say July, and in September I got the lump sum, and I ended up putting the money in 2 different accounts. So one account that I can't touch, and then the other is like temporary, how should I put this? Basically short term. That way I can pull when I need it, put back, pull when I need it, put back without any penalties. So yeah, that's still under manifesting. My second accomplishment or blessing has been my weight loss. Like, I think over the past year and a half, maybe 2 years, I've been yo-yoing with my weight. And I went from a comfortable weight to about 40 pounds over. So I lost 25 pounds of that 40. I'm still working on the others, but it was hard because I started at the end of summer. It's been a journey. I'm not gonna feel bad for myself or anything because I haven't met my goal yet, because this is a lifestyle change for me. My eating habits are changing. It's easier for me to lose weight. But I started this in I think the end of July, and I went back home to Belize for September, so I ate everything in sight. November was Thanksgiving. December was, you know, Christmas. So I'm not gonna feel bad for not completing my goal when I have like all these obstacles that were in the way, and it's a lifestyle change for me. So I'm not I'm not gonna be extremely strict with myself and then binge a month in. So it's been working for me. I've yo-yoed the 5 pounds. So I've consistently been down 20 pounds. Again, when I went to Belize, I gained 5 pounds. After Thanksgiving, I gained 5 pounds. After Christmas, or around right now, because it's like 3 days after Christmas, I gained 5 pounds, and I'm fine with it. I'm gonna lose that pound within a week, knowing my body and my eating habits. And then going forward for the rest of the year, I'm assuming by April, fingers crossed, I would have hit my weight loss goal. But so far, still something that I've accomplished and that I'm very proud of. And my third accomplishment and blessing has been going back to school. I have been in the US since 2005. I initially moved over here for school and to be with my mother's side of the family, and I did 1 semester and that was it. Now I'm back in school. I have maybe a year and a half to finish my degree, and I couldn't be more excited for myself and more proud of myself, because it takes a lot, especially not sitting in a classroom for over 10 years. It takes a lot of courage to take that step and go back and be in front of people and put yourself in that setting. So, and your girl got all A's. So I'm super, super excited and super, super proud of myself for not only taking the step into going back, but actually being focused and doing what I gotta do to get the results that I want. So yeah. All right, guys, so what I'm actually hoping for, what I'm praying for 2019 is that Beauty and the Kinks, you know, blows up and gets bigger. I just want it to boom. I want to build my community. I want to increase my income from Beauty and the Kinks, because of course this is a hobby of mine and I would love to be making a substantial amount of money from it. So that is the goal from 2019. I mean, I make money off of Beauty and the Kinks now, but I want to make more. So the goal is to find more ways on how I can basically build a brand so that it can supplement some form of income. The next is to excel and get as many credits as I can for the year of 2019 in school. I really, really, really want to be finished with school no later than 2021. That's the absolute latest, but I'm striving for by summer of 2020. So fingers crossed I can cram and get as much stuff in there as I possibly can to make that happen. And the last thing that I want, or that I'm hoping for 2019, is I want to be in the best shape of my life, and that is physically, spiritually, mentally. I just want to feel good the entire 2019. I know it can't be a perfect year and you not go through some stuff, or you know, life happens. So I'm not expecting that my year is going to be perfect, but I do expect that I gave it my all and my body is in shape. I'm healthier from a mental state and a physical state. I want my mind to be prepared for those life moments when things don't go as planned or go according to what you want, or you know, I want to be prepared mentally. I want to be prepared physically. I just want to be the best I can be in 2019. So yeah, that's my goal. So yeah, there you have it. So what about you guys though? Like, what are your goals, or actually what did you accomplish in 2018? What can you sit back and say, you know what, I did that. Like, I said I was gonna do it and I did that. And you know, what did you struggle with? What did you struggle with, and what are you planning for 2019? What's the look? What's gonna happen? What's gonna boom in 2019 for you? Leave it all down below in the comment section. I want to know. I just shared with y'all what I was going through, so I want to know what y'all going through and what y'all planning. So definitely leave them down below in the comment section. Of course, if you have any questions, you can leave them down there as well. I will have my social media platforms as well as my site, beautyandthekinks.com, down below for you guys. Definitely link with me on Instagram and Snapchat if you want to see the real me. Like, I'm talking personal me. That's on Snapchat. The filters bring me to life. So follow me on Instagram and add me on Snapchat. Let me know you're part of the Beauty and the Kinks fam so that I can follow you back. In case I do manage to put this video up prior to or on New Year's, Happy New Year's, guys. I am praying for nothing but blessings on blessings on blessings for each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. Until next video, bye guys.